Hi, everyone. Welcome to KHM Today, your weekly resource for industry news and straight up fun. Welcome to my messy office this morning or this afternoon. We're very excited to bring you this very special episode with a Globus Tour Director straight from Italy. We hope you enjoy this episode while we all spend time together at Destination Success in Independence, Ohio. Have a great week. We hope you enjoy the episode. I'm very excited to welcome two gentlemen from Globus family of brands to KHM Today. We were able to sit down a little bit earlier in the year to discuss all things Globus and their time in the United States. So please welcome this fantastic interview with Giacomo and Archie from Globus family of brands. Welcome, gentlemen.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you so much for having us.
Thank you. So, Giacomo, you are from Italy. You are a Globus Tour Director. So, welcome to the United States. Welcome to Cleveland.
Thank you. Thank you.
What do you think of Cleveland?
Well, I didn't see Cleveland yet. I've been before Cleveland. I was in North Carolina. I'm having a wonderful experience. It's nice to see what Globus does, to speak to our travel agents, to our suppliers. It's a nice experience for me.
Excellent. And Archie, you're the director of field sales. And before we popped on here, you were sharing with me that this has kind of been a project for Globus this first part of 2024 to bring tour directors over. Share a little bit more about this project and why it's been important.
Yes, of course. We decided that this will be a great opportunity for us to bring our tour directors, and actually we had some cruise directors as well, to share all about what happens when you trust your customers with us and when they step on our products. And so this has been probably our largest project we have done. We brought 6 tour directors from Europe, and I have a team of 15. So they spend a week with each BDM in their territories, and we have done consumer events and travel advisor shows, lunch and learns and interviews, you name it. And so it's been a wonderful experience, and feedback has been incredible. Just, Giacomo makes that vacation really special, and he will share a little bit later on. So I learned a lot myself, and it's been wonderful just kind of going behind the scenes and finding out what actually happens on tour if something canceled, and how do they fix things, and what happens when we go to the major attractions and so on. So it's been really, really wonderful experience, and we absolutely loving having our tour directors with us here in US.
Well, and how fun for travel agents, but also consumers, right? To be able to really put a face to the brand, right? This is someone that you could see on a tour in Italy. This is someone you could see on an Avalon River cruise. There's something tangible about that I think makes people sign on the dotted line.
Yes, and actually, cool story. One of our cruise director, and she was a tour director before she moved to Avalon. In one of the presentations, we had a consumer event with one of our travel advisor partners, and she had a picture of a tour outside of our bus, outside of Globus bus, and she was there with a whole bunch of people, and the people in the audience, consumers, are like, "Oh my gosh, that's me! That's the tour that I was on." So they recognize the picture from the tour that she hosted them on, and happened to be at that event one of the nights. How funny is that? It was so cool.
A fun coincidence, and something again that someone's just going to say, "We need to do that again."
Yes.
Absolutely. So, Giacomo, what does your day-to-day look like as a tour director?
What does my day-to-day look like?
Your day-to-day, when you get up in the morning and you're on a tour, what does that look like?
Okay, I get up in the morning. I have my breakfast, my espresso. I go down to count the suitcases to see that they're all there. I make sure the driver is there. I make sure the Globus coach is there as well. Then I have another espresso. And then I count the people. I see that they're all there. And then we rock and roll. So that's and that's the day. That's what I do.
When you get on the bus, do you find?
Can I
Oh,
interrupt you? Okay.
absolutely.
With Globus, it's not a bus. It's a first class top
Coach.
class coach. Plenty
Yes.
of leg room, and that's what our guests, our clients love. They say the coaches, this is more comfortable than the airplane. So just to
Yeah, clarify. I love it. So
clarify.
when you get on and you have this group and you're at maybe that first dinner, do you find that you have kind of a almost like a script that you follow in a way that you are, or do you find that you have multiple versions of yourself and depending on the vibe of the group, you're pulling out kind of a different personality?
I'm myself. I don't have no vibe. I've been doing this for over 25 years, almost 27. So for me, maybe years ago, I was less experienced. I don't know. I had to make sure if I missed something out, for example, at the welcome meetings. Now for me, it's just normal. I'm myself, and in life, when you're yourself, that's the best thing.
It's
Not
easy.
so it's easy for me. I make sure
What?
everything is.
Go ahead, Archie.
I was going to say we actually had this conversation earlier this morning, and Giacomo said the most important part of his job is relationship, connecting with people and building that relationship. And it's so true because you can learn the product, you can learn other things, but that connection with the customers, making them feel part of the family, as you said, that's number one.
The important thing is my job is get people to like you. So that's what the important thing. And if you get people to like you, everything is a lot easier. So
Right.
I don't know if I answered the question.
Absolutely. What would you say is the most fun part of your job? Is it getting to know people, or is it like I feel it would be sitting there and seeing these like eyes go
Very good.
when they see something that's brand new?
Very good. Very good. You would have been a very good tour director. Very good.
Well, we have this similar when agents come to Cleveland for events.
Yes.
It's that same sort of thing, right? I'm guiding them throughout the week. And it's that same thing. How can I make that connection? Where can we find those connection points? But my favorite part of every single day is when this light bulb goes on and you can physically see it in their body, where all of a sudden something is like, sparks them, and then there's this excitement that's palpable in the room. And I would imagine that you get that as well, being with them and seeing such beautiful things day in and day out.
Yes, there's no favorite. Every day is different, and that's what I love to see. I love to see the joy in their eyes when they see the Leaning Tower of Pisa for the first time, Venice, Naples, all over Italy. Every place is different, and it's a wow, which the wow turns into Mamma Mia after 3-4 days, and that's what I just love. I just love to travel. I love to go from place to place and make people happy. Memories. That's my job.
And do you think after all of these years and going to some of the same places over and over again, are you picking up on new things and having a new
always
joy for it?
Always. I've been to the Pompeii ruins hundreds of times. Every time I go, it's like a first time. I can say that the same with Venice and all places all over Italy. I have more fun than them. Can I say that?
Of course, absolutely.
So it's always new.
I'm sure there are challenges to your job. Can you name one that doesn't maybe happen a lot, but can happen, and that you guys just really end up being able to solve really well?
We try to solve it. Challenges, maybe unexpected changes, traffic. That's that we have to worry about the traffic. maybe a festival in a city where we have to drive through, so it messes things up. But usually, honestly, everything goes nice and smooth. So those are maybe unexpected changes,
Yeah.
and that's what I would say.
And you're just kind of rerouting yourself. Do
Every
you
day
have
is a beautiful day. That's what I
every
say.
right?
We're on holiday. We're here. We're breathing. We're alive. Beautiful day. Every day is a beautiful
Right.
day. That's what I
Well,
try.
and everyone's in a great mood, I'm
And,
sure.
and we're on
Right?
a Globus holiday. So
Exactly. What do you have a favorite like guest memory or interaction?
favorite guest memory?
Something that you still think about to this day that you're like, oh, that's just one of my favorite moments that I take with me.
Did anybody got engaged on one of our
I'm,
tours? Did you have any engagements?
Honestly, favorite guest memory. No, I have so many that I don't really have one favorite. I have to be honest. I can't think of something. The favorite memory is when people at the end say, Giacomo, this was a dream for me, and the dream came true. I can't believe how many places I saw. It would have been impossible for me to do this on my own. Things like that. I don't have one. No, usually that's
I
what.
guess that's a good thing. If you have so many, you can't pick. That's the sign of a job well done.
It's like what is your favorite city? What is your favorite food? I don't have a favorite dish. I like many dishes. I don't have a favorite city. I don't have a favorite tour. Every place is different. So
that's going to make this next question more difficult because my next question was, do you have a favorite thing to show people when they're first time visitors to Italy?
no, because every place is different. Every city is different. Every village is different. It's not fair for me, but this is true. It's not. How can I say my favorite place is Pompeii, is Naples, and leave Sicily out, and leave the Smurfs village, for example, in Italy? we have a Smurfs village. It's only if you do a Globus Export tour, you'll visit a Smurfs village.
Wow.
It's the closest to real
Sign
world.
me up.
This is in Puglia, for example, in Alberobello. So there's so many places that every place is worth visiting.
I love it. Well, and what a good attitude to have. You're not playing favorites. Everything is a joy so that every day holds up its own.
Thank you.
People aren't thinking, oh, this day is going to be more of a letdown and this day is going to be amazing. So, good for you for having this even keel of everything is
And that's
inspiring.
That's what the clients say. That's what the guests say. Giacomo, every day is better than yesterday. So that's what I try my best.
That's the goal.
That's my goal. The important thing at the end is when they say, I've seen more of Italy than most Italians, because that's what I tell them, and it's true.
Right.
And at the end, when they're happy, I know I'm doing my job. So that's
Archie, are you as even keeled, or do you have a favorite when you tour? Do you have a favorite city or a favorite tour that you've done that's just really just been amazing for you?
It's actually interesting because this question comes up quite a bit, and I've been really blessed to visit over 64 countries in my travel career. So I've been everywhere. Well, not everywhere, a lot of places, I should say. I have still a long list. But every destination has its own unique feel and touch. And we actually, once again, were talking in the car earlier about food. And I love food. I love exploring. When I go to Europe, I feel like all I do is eat, which is, part of the experience, right? You get to try all these different cuisines and so on. So to answer that question, Europe is one of my favorite destinations. I love going to Europe, maybe because I'm originally from Eastern Europe. So Europe always had, a special place for me. I love the people. I absolutely love the architecture and, of course, food. So one of the places that I recently visited that I really enjoyed was Cologne. So really enjoyed the,
Mhm.
I mean, incredible cathedral, and of course, I mean, great food. And I bought Cologne from Cologne. That's what they do there. um, and then also, I really enjoyed Strasbourg in France. And you know why I enjoyed that? Actually, all the, of course, the history and so on. Great shopping. I went
Really?
to Galeria Lafayette, which is like a French department store, and I, contributed to the French economy with my money. But you know what? But this is why I think, and I was on our product, right? So the beauty about doing what we do is you actually have time to go and
Mhm.
explore and do your own thing. And that's what I did. I actually said, you know what, I want to go and shop for half of the day. So we did something in the morning, and the rest of the day we went shopping, and we ate out and walked into little places and tasted food and so on. So that would be my recent favorite experiences, Cologne and Strasbourg in Europe.
Awesome. So as we've just started 2024, what are we looking forward to with Globus family of brands? What's coming up that we should be excited about, except for Taylor Swift coming to Italy and the whole summer season being crazy in Europe?
You never heard
You have no idea.
this thing,
Oh, goodness. What does the summer season look like for you, Giacomo? Busy every week on tour?
Uh, well, usually we tour directors, we do about 10, it depends, about 8, 10, 12, 15 tours a year. I hope it's busy. Means I'll work, so I think it should be a good year. Last year was an excellent year. Europe did very well. We had lots of Globus tours, river cruises with Avalon. So Globus family. I'm looking forward. I think this year will be just as busy as last year. So after COVID, it was we need it. We need it. So
Yes.
keep sending people tourists, and and hopefully
You'll take care of them.
that's the important thing.
And may I
Perfect.
add, from overall side, from the Globus family of brands, we are adding some new and exciting itineraries, of course, on land and on the river. We just announced our Avalon Waterways River Cruise to Bordeaux, which is very, very exciting. We had a lot of interest. And of course, we launched our brand new ship, Avalon Alegria, which is getting christened in April on Douro in Portugal. So that's very, very exciting. And in fact, that ship is actually sold out for 2024. No space left.
Wow.
So
Wow.
2025 now. It's been incredible. And we have so many different additions to our tours. Of course, we have a choice touring, we have Independence by Globus, and so on. So we are in for a really busy season. The numbers look great, a lot of interest, and especially doing this tour director events, we've been seeing a lot of great bookings coming in. Advisors are excited.
Perfect. Well, thank you both for joining me. Have a wonderful rest of your visit in the United States, and Giacomo, safe travels home.
Thank you. Thank you for having me. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Absolutely.
Thanks for having us.
Thank you.